Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the Best Buds Talk podcast. Guys, today we are joined by a dear bud of ours, Johnny, man. How you been, dude? We've been trying to get you here for a while, and life happens. But we got you here finally, and we're excited, dude.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. My good buds.
Hell yeah. Best buds.
The best buds. The best buds.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Hey, man, how you like the sticker, dude?
I love it, man. I have it in my pocket. Hold on. I love it.
Catch a falling star.
When'd you guys get these printed out?
We got it about
like 2 months? 2 months, probably?
Yeah. A month and a half or so.
Yeah, so you guys keep an eye out. Your local Starbucks. Drive-thrus.
Yeah.
You might see your Bus Bed sticker,
Scan the QR code.
And if you, I wish we had a QR
One
code.
free with every panini, right?
And Javi said if you take a picture and you post it online and you tag us in it, that he will personally be your free stripper. No, that's
Damn.
Let me just go to the gym first.
Private dance.
I got backups while I recover. I got dancing on Angel for right now.
Oh, yeah, that's why
You like them thick or you like them thin?
There's going to be riots.
I mean, we also got the exotic menu. You got Johnny.
Kidney stones included. Comes with some pain on the side, man.
But how you been, dude?
Hell yeah, man.
I've been
What's going on
good.
with you?
I've been good.
Yeah.
I've been really good. Inner peace, everything. Besides me going through pain right now because of the stones, but I've been good, man.
That's good. So one of the reasons that we know you is you had hosted a tournament back in the day, a Mortal Kombat tournament, and that was the first tournament I've ever gone and I placed. I'm not even gonna say it. I placed second.
After first.
Yeah.
Fourth, third.
If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, I'm first.
That's right. That Ricky Bobby moment,
Yeah.
dude.
You can see the picture too. I was pissed.
Yeah, when you showed me the picture, I'm like, you didn't look happy. The guy's cheesing and stuff. Yeah, that's when we were part of Rare Breed Productions.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we did Rare Breed Productions, from 2013 to 2017, I think, or 2016. So we started off with a show at the Gate. It was like a rock show, small rock show, and then we started making our ways to rap and rock and all that stuff. And then that's when I don't know who brought up Mortal Kombat X. I don't know who it was, but we were like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll host it at La Cruz Rouge.
Was it the other the FGC group that you guys were working with that streamed it?
It must have been through Chris. I think Chris had a bigger hand in everything because he mentioned something about it, and I'm like, let's do it, dude. That sounds good. I haven't. Mortal Kombat's like one of my favorite games of all time, and then we just, we're gonna do it, and we did it at La Cruz Rouge, and it just became. That was a good moment right there, man.
Shout out to Chris, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, dude. I forgot you were there.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember. Everything was like such a blur because I remember us hosting. I remember him because he won, or. Well,
yeah,
I
was like,
but he was like, but you were kicking.
You were the champion here.
He was like kicking butt. I was like, damn, this guy's good, man. And because I used to play all the time, but I didn't play for a long time.
I was the guy that was the only guy drinking and the only guy overdressed.
Yeah, I don't really remember that, man. I don't. It's just. I
remember
bringing my daughter there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why you said she was. Because I remember. Like, I was thinking about it today when I was talking to him. I was like, dude, I forgot there was cosplay over there. My daughter was next to a katana. I think Scorpion was there, maybe. I think. But I remember katana for sure.
It was a good time.
I think Jade, too. And I remember taking her. I even forgot that I took her at one point. I was like, damn. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So, those were fun times, man.
Dude, that was good times. You had... So you had mentioned that Rare Breeds was more of a you guys threw music events, concerts and stuff like that. So what was like the road from the idea, then its conception or whatever the term is, and then after like branching out to doing fighting game tournaments, Mortal Kombat tournament?
So when we first started, it was more like let's just throw a show. We weren't really thinking about budgets and stuff. We just did it, and then as time went on, we're like, okay, now we got to get more smart with it. And so we did a few rock shows, a few rap, and then we did some like, do you remember that group? What are they called? The Millionaires?
No.
A bunch of scantily clad girls. I remember that was our biggest show that we threw at, I believe, Le Cruz Rouge. I remember the profit was really good, and that's when we were like, okay, now we can start, doing stuff that we want. And that's when it started leading to like tournaments. And when he brought that up, he goes, "You think about you wanted to do like host a game tournament?" I'm like, I didn't even think about that. And I remember I was talking to you earlier. I was like, I wish we stuck on that because I feel like there's more of a music. Yeah, there's more of a community, and I think it's a lost community because people don't get that a lot anymore. You had those. What are they called? LANs back in the day.
Yeah,
LANs.
Tournaments.
Yeah, LAN tournaments. But I don't think there's like stuff for like Mortal Kombat unless it's like on a bigger scale, like in LA and stuff. There's stuff, but like not in town. That's why I was like, man.
So stay tuned.
Yeah.
To come.
Yeah. Or follow Javier.
If you're on Facebook, join the Facebook group. It's DOT, and it stands for Damage Over Time. And write out DOT and then Damage Over Time, and it should pop up. And it's basically a FGC page, mainly Mortal Kombat, because the admins, me and Ever, shout out to Ever, we're the admins of the group, and we're mostly Mortal Kombat players, but we're gonna bring stuff about Street Fighter and other stuff that we find interesting, and follow us there for any updates and news and stuff like that. That's another community to grow right there. So if you're part of the FGC, or just like Mortal Kombat, fucking join that group on Facebook.
Hell yeah.
So cool. Yeah, man. But so you said on when you guys did the tournament, you guys had a bigger turnout. Like what was your expectations, and then versus the reality of what happened?
So when he brought that up, I was like, that's a great idea. So we started. I remember we made the flyers. I remember the flyers were pretty cool, and then we just did word of mouth. And I think I did stuff online too. We did Facebook and all that. And I didn't really expect a lot of people to show up. I thought it was going to be kind of like a small crowd and everything. And once they started bringing in their tablets or laptops and their equipment to like stream, I was like, oh, damn, it's going to be big. Yeah. And then a bunch of people started coming in, like casual people and just people that just wanted to see. And then the gamers. And I was like, dude. And that's when we started like seeing like could this be potentially, something. The only thing that we didn't really continue with it because we had other shows lined up, and then of course the money issue where we couldn't really afford it anymore, and it was just cutting into like a lot of our work time, so that's why we just called it a day. But we had stuff going, man.
Yeah, man. You were talking about the flyer. Check this out.
Oh my god, that's it. Yeah, that's it, dude. Dang.
Yeah, I posted that up, bro. I was like, damn, this is my first Mortal Kombat.
How'd you find that? Did you find it on Facebook or did you get a word?
Most likely it was on Facebook.
Facebook?
I believe so. Because I don't think anybody told me about that. I just found out, and then I was like, what, I'm going to. That was. So, I seen that, and then I was planning on going with my homie Rigo. Shout out to Rodrigo. We were going to go to Burbank because Mortal Kombat was hosting these tournaments, and the league that was hosting them, or like the channel, I guess you could say, is called ESL.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of gaming competitions and stuff like that. And so they did three different championships. ESL 1, 2, and 3. I went to 2 and 3. Daniel joined me at the third one. And on the second one, I had seen that tournament first that you guys posted up, and then I went with Rodrigo to the other one. And when I was over there, I was like, "Damn, bro! Like, I'm over here in a major tournament. Like, that's where I took a picture of Ed Boon, or take a I took a picture with Ed Boon.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll show you right now in a bit, but fucking, and so I was over there, shit, and I'm just thinking, like, damn, bro, this is some high level gameplay right here. Like, I'd fucking get slaughtered. But I was thinking, I was talking to one of the commentators, I think his name, I talked to two. One that I don't think he does commentary anymore too much, but the other one is Wonder Chef. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, man, I told him, I'm thinking of joining a tournament like, over in my hometown in not too long. I mentioned it to them and shit. So I'm like, damn, I'm wondering like how am I gonna do? And went back home. Had a blast over there. Went back home. Then the tournament happened, and I went. And at first, I think I might have been. There was already like maybe 10 people there, and then I seen some crowds. I'm like, okay, I don't know if there were people that were patronizing the restaurant or going for the event, and everybody's going to the back, and there was a huge amount of people. Danny was there. You could testify
Remember
to
that,
that,
dude? There was a good amount of people,
Oh,
man.
yeah, bro.
From front to back, huh?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, okay.
And dude, their drink, I got a Jack and Coke. I swear to God, bro, it was mostly Jack and less Coke.
They hooked you up.
Yeah, dude, I was like, fuck, I got
Well,
Jack.
you know what she used to tell me, because I would say, or I would ask her, how much are you going to charge for us to run an event? She goes, no charge, bring people to drink. I was like, okay. So she didn't care about payment because she owned I think she owned China Garden. She owns another restaurant, so that's why she wasn't tripping if people didn't show up to eat. Because I'm like, they literally had good food there. They did. When you actually ordered food, it was really good.
Never been there.
But the waitress was the cook.
Oh, God.
Because it was so slow. She'd be like, hi, honey, I'm your waitress. What do you want? And then I'd see her in the kitchen cooking. I'm like, dang, she's frying shit, dude.
I'm looking like, damn, she has a twin.
Yeah, she would go, okay, I'll get you your stuff. And then, remember they had that big salad bar? Do you remember?
Yeah.
They had that huge salad bar that they had it all nice and crisp, and no one ate there. They would literally fill it up every day. Hopefully it was different salad. But, like,
Put it in
it
the
was
freezer.
literally, they just, shit, we'll just dump it out for tomorrow.
Yeah.
They literally had nobody there. And they were so happy when, like, me and, like, 3 friends showed up to eat. And they're like, oh, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I want food.
Damn.
And they made good food.
Nice.
So, but, yeah, she was always worried about the bar money. That's it. So,
I mean, Daniel helped out with that.
yeah, you made
Shout out
her
to
made her
Daniel.
day that night, huh? She's like, damn.
I'm a fine tipper, too.
Yeah.
Respect.
So she didn't even it out, huh? She just gave you more liquor than.
See,
You're like, I wanted more. You're like, I wanted to chase her, man.
I know, like, can I get a bitch drink, please?
Yeah. Where's the umbrellas at? No umbrellas.
They didn't want to mislead you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Nah, but it wasn't enough. It was a big enough crowd to get a good reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Especially not to like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a fucking badass at it.
Dude, it got intense at the end. It got intense at the end. Dude, I remember that. I was like, you could feel the energy. You're like, dude, this is real. It got real.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Dude, me and Rodrigo were in the back. And we were like, looking at him, like, dude, he's really fucking doing it. Like, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I think, I don't want to quote myself, but I'm pretty sure I was like, bro, we got to take this moment in. Like, this is the start.
I was going for you too.
Oh,
I literally was, bro, because you
Yeah.
talked to me, I think, during the thing, and then, I mean, nothing is Richard. I think Richard Owl or whatever his last name. Yeah, he was cool, but like I was going for you. I was like, I think you're gonna get it, and then when you didn't, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
That's why we never did it again. I was like, nah, we can't do it anymore. Nah, we will though. Like,
the people's champ.
Yeah, you're the people's champ, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. You retired me. In a good position.
Yeah, I was like, we can't do this. It still hurt to this day.
No,
man.
but shout out to Richard.
Yeah, shout out to Richard.
Good
Man. He is.
And
He's
the
good.
thing is, like, as far as I remember it wasn't even. Okay, so when we first got there, right? I first got there, people were playing casuals in the back. So, I go back there, I'm like, fuck it, let me get some rounds. And I found out a lot of them were more casual players. Like, I doubt most of them played online, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And the way they played was winner stays.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'll get some practice or whatever. And so I'm looking at I'm checking out the competition. Some of them left early because they're like, yeah, I'm definitely not beating this shit. Yeah. And so...
I remember that.
Yeah, and so... I was beating him, and then Richard comes along. And then he kicks me out. and then people are watching. They're like, "Oh, damn! Like now this was beating everybody right here. Like now this one came and beat." And so like I had to wait in line. People were going, and then I got on, kicked him out. Oh well, and people were just piling up like holy shit. And so the tournament goes on, and there were some people that played Street Fighter like better than I do at the time. It was Street Fighter 5 at the time, but they they also had a hand in MK, and we were playing like they also got eliminated, and then all of a sudden it was just because they were actually pretty good because they understood fighting games, and then it got to the grand finals. And it was the two people that were in the back just playing casuals. Like, I stayed on the fucking thing for the most part and shit. And like, as the way I remember it, it was so intense because it was, the energy in that place. It was like,
it was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it was beautiful
Exceeded my expectations beyond, like, belief, bro. Like, for real.
I
was sitting there because I was at the upper level watching you guys, like, looking over, I'm looking at Chris like, dude, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love games, video games. I used to play Mortal Kombat, but this is amazing. Like, you got people, strangers coming together, like, cheering these guys.
Yeah.
And you had a guy, remember, he was commentating on the little streamer. Yeah, I was like...
Unfortunately, he said he lost the fucking... the
Really?
Yeah. I was asking him for it. Because I hopped on the mic for a little bit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but like I was talking and shit, stuttering my way.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, man. I was like, look at this shit. So, it could happen. It could happen again. It probably, like I said, I haven't been over there since then.
I think it slowed down. I passed by there a few times.
Bro, that place looks like it's burning down, bro. Yeah. Roof needs help. Parking lot it's like...
Yeah.
But... there's different spots that, money talks, definitely. Man. You because guys bring something together.
The energy that we had there, and the fact that it was Richard won, I won, Richard won, I won. And then, like, the pattern, he ended up winning that. And just because it was back and forth, everybody was just roaring. Dude. And to be able to recreate that energy again.
It was beautiful.
Because...
It was bottled. It was bottled in time, and I wish they had footage of it. And I think we were so much in the moment where we forgot to do. Like,
yeah, that's what happens.
We forgot. Sometimes you're so into the moment you forget. You're like, oh shit, I didn't even record this. I should have did it, but
like I was
so amazed by it.
I say the same thing to me. Like I should have recorded. I should have took pictures.
None of us did, huh?
No, and the reason why I say that is because in the inside, because when you pass by that place, nobody knows what that place is.
Yeah, I know.
Like it was already dying when we were younger, and like
it was called what was it called back then? Hush Puppies. Hush Puppies used to be popping back then, and then when it changed to La Cruz, and I don't know if she owned Hush Puppies or she bought it.
Died down.
It just went down, bro. Because a lot of it is it's promotion. Yeah. It's you talking to people, but if you're just like. If you think your food and your drinks are going to sell, you're going to have a good little crowd, but you're not going to get a bigger crowd because,
don't put yourself out there like that. We try to be out there, and we honestly, bro, we appreciate you, like, wanting to be on here, bro. Like, like because this thing is mainly just friends hanging out, casual thing. I hope you enjoyed it so far and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and like you reaching out to us also, and try to expedite, make it happen and stuff like. It feels good, you're a buddy of ours.
Yeah.
You also own the donut shop, like through all those little phases after that and stuff. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And
thanks,
so
man.
let's talk about that too. Like after that, you said money got stuff happened with money, and then you start opening up a shop. You and your brother, right?
Yeah. So when. Let's see, Rare Breed ended in 2016. At the end of 2016, I believe December. And I remember doing a dollar menu show in, I think, February or March of 2017. So when I was working at San Joaquin. I ended up leaving that place and going to Valley Achievement Center, and I was working there. And I would work at night, watching over a guy at his house. We were taking care of him. 2-on-1, and I remember in the middle of the night, I still remember, this is crazy, man, just stories, and I was telling my buddy, I said, I have a craving for a donut and a chocolate milk. And he goes, really? And, you know, I was like, yeah, I do. I said, I don't really like sweets. I'm more savory. And I said, he goes, where are you going to go after? I said, there's this place down the street from my house. I'm going to go over there and, you know, get one, you know, because we would work from 11 o'clock at night to 5 in the morning. So after I got off, whatever, 5:15, I get there at the donut shop. Talking to the lady, got a pink sprinkled donut like Homer Simpson, chocolate milk. I'm talking to her.
My favorite.
Yeah, dude, you know, just simple, you know. Talking to the lady, and she goes, you know, she has her arm under her fist under her chin, kind of like bored, and I'm like, what's wrong? She goes, we're slow. No one comes in here anymore. And I'm like, why? And she goes, bad, you know, business is, you know. She goes, we're trying to sell it. And I said, oh, that's cool. She goes, we're trying to go back to Guatemala. And I said, all right. She goes, you should buy it. I said, with what money? I don't got anything. I got like a couple dollars in my pocket. You know, I'm working minimum wage.
Give you some lint.
Yeah, I got like my pockets are, you know. But but the crazy thing was when I would work at night at that guy's house, I remember telling myself, there has to be something better than this. I need something better. And it was like crazy how that happened. And she goes, you want to look at in the back, the kitchen? And I said, what? She goes, do you want to look in the back? I said, really? Dude, I don't know this lady.
Yeah.
She showed me the back. It was a disaster. It was messy. I remember they had a meat slicer in the bottom of the table, completely covered in plastic. I mean, just dust all over it. Dude, it was brand new. They didn't know what to do with it. And I was like, you're not doing it? She goes, we're trying to sell the place. And she goes, $139,000 for the business. I said, you talk to my brother and you talk to my parents, you know, see what they want to do. So I left. And I was like, dude, I got proposed, you know, like this proposal, like, you know, this and this, you know. They're like, what? I go there 2 days later. She goes, 139,000 scratched out, 80,000. I said, for the business? She goes, yeah.
They're from 130 to 80,000.
$139,000 to 80,000. She wanted the business out because they're trying to go back to Guatemala.
Yeah.
So it was
them,
like
it's enough money.
They were like, I'm out. I'm out. You know, they wanted to go,
Yeah.
and so
You can build and still have money left over for a good ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're telling you, if they're asking you to go to the back and check, well, first they're telling you, oh, you should buy this place, suggesting that. Mm-hmm. Then asking you to go check the kitchen. That's them being urgent. Like, bro, take it.
she was ready to go, and she was, you know, I was a stranger. I showed up, and she's like, come to the back, and I'm thinking, you don't even know me, man, even though she's a woman. Yeah. But I was like, you don't know me. And so she took me back, was looking around, whatever, you know. So when I told my family, 80,000 now, they were like, what the heck? They're really trying to go back. So I had 2 jobs at the time. I was working at Valley Achievement Center, and I was working at Joseph's Italian as a waiter. So I told my brother, are you up to learn how to make donuts? He goes, yeah, I'll learn. I was like, okay. Middle of April.
Wait, your brother, right? Your brother?
Yeah, my brother, yeah.
I love that, bro.
2017.
Wait.
April.
What the fuck was that? But just to hear that, you know, you went up to your brother and be like, hey, you down? And he's just like, I'm fucking down.
Bro,
like,
you know what? So when I left the donut shop, I went to his room. He was outside. I put this on everything. He's smoking a blunt. And I said, I got this thing going. This lady told me about the shop. She's trying to sell it. What do you think? Told him all the details. Donut shop. He goes, fuck it. Let's do it. I said, all right. I said, I have 2 jobs right now. You want to learn how to make donuts? Yeah. So I would go and visit here and there. Man, you're doing good, you know, whatever. I had 2 jobs working. In June, late June, I get there and I start tasting stuff. I was like, this is good. And the old owner was like, you guys are ready. You guys are ready. He got donuts down, croissants, muffins. And I said, you ready? And he goes, I don't know. I don't think so. I said, all I got to do is put the word out on Facebook. We'll watch you go crazy. And he goes, all right. And I said, August 1st, 2017. So you think April 2017 to August, we became owners. It's insane.
Yeah.
I went there to get a donut and a chocolate milk because I had a crave in the middle of the night at that guy's house watching him, and it turned into something bigger.
Yeah.
So that
That's
right
fucking
there,
dope as
those
fuck.
are right there are signs that it's just I don't know. It's the ways of the universe, man.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
tell people if you're quiet enough, the universe will talk to you, man.
Especially if you're showing the work.
Yes.
You guys were you and Chris already had the work ethic
Yeah.
to start your guys' own company,
Uh-huh.
promotional company.
Yeah.
So now the universe is looking at that, saying, okay, Johnny's not just asking for it; he's putting action into it. So now let's put this in his path.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, you know. And I remember after IKEA, I would get off at IKEA at like 5:30 in the morning. And you guys would be there working all night. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, one of your
It was
one of your relatives.
it was my brother. It was my brother and our friend. He was they were helping. Like we had employees at the time. They were going, but mainly my brother. He would be there from night to morning. That was when we had. This is before COVID, so we were doing opening up at 5 in the morning till like 3 p.m.
This was 2016, 2017 time.
So we opened in 2017. So about 2017, 2018, and then we were doing gas stations, hospitals, and we were doing that. But once COVID hit, we went back. We took a step back, and let me go to like when we first got it. And then I'll go back to I'll fast forward. So when I told my brother, I said, "Hey, if I put the word out, it's going to be big. I know a lot of people," and he goes, "All right." And I put on Facebook, "We're taking over Donut Hut and Deli August 1st, 2017. Literally in 15... I remember my brother went to take a nap. He was tired. About 15 minutes, I had about 100 comments, over 100 likes. People were like, "What the hell?" Because I used to be a transporter at the hospitals. I mean, just little low-end jobs, not trying to, belittle myself, I guess. But, like, I didn't have those big moments where they didn't even see me as a manager, and to be like an owner, it's like me skipping the staircase and just jumping on the top step. You're like, what the hell? And once that happened, it was like a huge thing. We had the hospitals that I worked at, Heart Hospital in San Joaquin. They were like, "We're going to support you till you the whole time," and they supported me. Like the first time we opened up, we sold out. We were doing like 45 pounds of food. We sold out. We were on the news. We were in the newspaper the first week. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like, and no one really, I told people and they're like, but it's crazy how the universe, like you said, what you put into it, what you can get out.
Back,
and it was, so we were getting all that. We were getting busy and the news and stuff.
Dude, I remember when I was working at IKEA on the way back, because I would get off at 5:30 in the morning. I would stop by because it was on my way home. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me stop by. After I knew that you were there, I was like, let me stop by and give me a fucking like a little donut and a coffee and shit, and I would go over there and talk to you or whatever. Sometimes you weren't there, but I would ask like, oh, where's Johnny? Is Johnny here?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I'd talk to you for a little bit, but I remember you were telling me 2 points. One, you guys actually tried to make sure that the quality was there, because I remember you were telling me you guys would make batches and they didn't turn out, so you guys kind of, I don't know what you guys did with them, but then you guys make sure that you got the recipe right, because it was hard to get, like something about it got too inflated or something. You're trying to get a recipe down or something.
So a lot of, like, we knew the tricks behind the scenes, what a lot of these donut shop places do. So these people would come up to us and go, "Man, your guys' donuts are so good. Why are they so good? They're like crack." And I said, "Well,
look, listen, real quick. The second point, real quick, and I'll let you continue.
Oh yeah.
So like crack, right? So I would be there at 6. I would get into town at 6 in the morning. I go to the shop, right? This guy's already loading fucking like dozens into his trunk to go deliver them.
Yeah.
Every time I was
hospitals and gas stations and just people, man, they wanted them.
Yeah.
But it was like, they were like, "It's like crack, dude. Like, what do you guys put?" I said, a lot of these donut shops, they don't change their oil. They don't change them, so they let it sit for a week. We changed it every 3 days. Change the oil. And then also, too, when we had donuts, say we made an X amount of donuts, we didn't sell out, we box them up and take them to the shelters. So, and then we start new the next day. So a lot of these donut shops, what they do, they make a bunch of stuff, and if they don't sell, put it to the back, and then they bring it out the next day along with new stuff. Wow. So you get a maple bar that tastes like a stapler, and you get a maple bar. And it's like, why are these different?
Bacon.
Because remember those? The maple bacons, dude. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of them will be mixed.
Yeah,
and we never did that, so we literally didn't cut corners, and people loved us for that. So fast forward to COVID, we were like, how are we gonna do this? Because we got dropped off. Gas stations dropped us. Hospitals, everything stopped. Everyone knows. So I told my brother, you know what? Let's change our strategy. He goes, what? I said, I have a bulletproof blueprint. I said, let's open at night to the morning, because we have stoners, drinkers, gamers, racers, streamers, law enforcement, hospital workers, and then insomniacs. It's a whole nother world. So when you work in the morning, you go to sleep at night, you think the world stops. It's for you, but it keeps going forever. So, bro, we went from 45 pounds of food from the morning to the evening to opening at 10 p.m. to 10 in the morning. We were selling 125 pounds of food in 6 hours.
Wow.
Dude, it was to the point where people thought we weren't making enough. So the cool thing was, it's like, I it's all about communicating and connecting. So the lady from La Cruz Rouge, no one shows up, blah, blah, blah. You don't talk to anybody. Me, if I didn't know you guys, if you showed up one day and go, hey, man, I got your number on Facebook. I can't be there at 1 in the morning to get stuff. Can I get something at 8 in the morning? What do you need? 2 sandwiches? I got you. And I put you down. I wouldn't even know you. Daniel, 2 dozen donuts. And so we would have like 7 tables of pre-orders.
You know, it's funny though, because when I used to go to the shop, I would get 2 dozen donuts.
Yeah, it wasn't 2 dozen. Yeah. Oh, you damn, dude.
I was like, did he say the 2 dozens because he remembers, or no? Like,
but it's crazy. I'm putting your old order out. You're like, wait a minute. But the cool thing is that it started with donuts, croissants, and muffins. When my brother started making bread, this is in 2018. He started making bread. It's just off the whim, just like, here, try it. I'm like, ooh, this is fucking good, dude. And he goes, you think so? I was like, yeah. So he started making his own garlic sauce, chipotle mayo, pesto, habanero mango jelly, sweet sour sauce. I mean, he was making sauces literally. Excuse me, making his own bread and everything. And so I cut it out, for people to try, and they're like, this is good. We didn't start making sandwiches, like real sandwiches, till our 3-compartment sink.
I think around that time I was going there, and you told me, like, bro, you gotta try this. Like
bread.
I think it might have been that.
Yeah, it was new, and people were like, what the hell? So 2019, we got it was early, I think May, we got our 3-compartment sink. That's when we can incorporate lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and all that stuff, because we have a 3-compartment where we can wash the vegetables, whatever. It didn't really blow up with the sandwiches until the BPD started coming around. We told them to come over. There's 2 cops that came through, ate the sandwiches. It was turkey pestos, and they're like, this is good. You made this fresh? Yeah, my brother did. Oven roasted tomatoes, did all that stuff. So they started coming around. Well, they started seeing, like, us being young at a donut shop in the middle of the night. They were like, what's going on?
I don't think these guys are spitting.
Yeah. So they would go like, hey, can I use your restroom? Oh, it's in the back. Oh, we can go in the back where the kitchen's at. I'm like, all right. I'm like, trust me, it's flour, bro. It's not. What? It's flour. It's not other stuff.
Oh.
It's not the other way.
No, I would have been like, get the fuck out of here.
But they were like, dude, for a while, a few of them, they were like, kind of looking past me,
checking.
Like, how long have you had this place, man? And then they just...
It's the unsecured one who just got a divorce, and he's just like eating his sandwich. He's like, this is too fucking good. Yeah. What's going on here?
Too good to be true.
that don't get me wrong, that is me too.
But you know what,
when I go somewhere and it's a small little mom and pop shop or something, and I'm eating, and I'm like, God, this is fucking good, and there's nobody here.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like this later on.
Yeah. You're in the alleyway, like, hey man, I'll do this to you, and get the sandwich. Like, shit. Nah, but we were so, like, a lot of it, what besides having a great product to sell, it's great food. You have to have great food, but it's the connection, man. You have to connect with these people. You gotta like put yourself out. Like people were like, I didn't know if you were asleep. I said, you could still text me, dude. Text me. I'll wake up 5-6 hours sleep, and I'll answer you, and I'll But it was to the point where, literally, I thought I was selling crack because these people were like, bro, I've been texting you and nothing. I'm like, I'm asleep, man. Like So I would be there.
Chill, Rocky. Like, come on, I told you I got you.
I would be there from 7 p.m. till 11 in the afternoon the next day. My brother would be there 11:30 in the afternoon till like probably 1-2 in the morning, just making stuff, and it was never enough.
Yeah, I
were just
always see him there. Mm-hmm. I see a silhouette like in the window and shit, and he's like just doing something with the flower. And all that.
It was crazy. We were before COVID. We were working. I remember working 7 days straight for 6 months. And can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine that for my brother and like the cooks? Dude, that's a lot of freaking work. And then, time away from my daughter, and it's just like, dang, Yeah. But
that's part of being the business owner too, though. That's what people will say. Like, I did my dream, and this is what it costs to do my dream. Yeah.
It does. It's either or. Mm-hmm. And so after COVID, we went from 6-7 days. I remember we went 7 days, and then we went to 6 days before COVID started. And when COVID hit, we went to 3 days. And we were doing 125 pounds a day. And we're kicking butt, man. Yeah. And then the reason why we don't have it is because we were paying $19.05 a month. And the new landlord from LA wanted $4,000.
Dude, that's a huge
$4,000 a month for 5 years.
The thing is,
and I was like, you're out of your mind. And he tried to kiss our butt till the end. He didn't want us to leave because we had an embroidery place, which, she was busy. But they weren't bringing people like we were. And before we got there, even the old owners would come visit. They're like, you guys are out of stuff. How come you haven't made more? I'm like, bro, we tripled what you guys make. Like, what are you talking about? He goes, you guys make that much? I'm like, dude, it's a different... they don't know how to communicate. They didn't have Facebook, Instagram. They didn't have... They just had their regular... Yeah, they were super old school.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm thinking that if he's from LA, he's probably used to the rent being so high back over there. So he's thinking over here he's going to charge the same and get the same.
Yeah. Well, we were out the freeway, remember, 178? Yeah, huh? So he thought, oh, you guys are caking. Bro, these guys drive 80 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. A lot of people would drive by, they're like, I never noticed this place. I'm like, this place has been here since the 90s. So a lot of them, early 90s. So don't quote me on this, but I think my cousin told me a while back, she goes, I think it used to be called Daddy's Delights, which is super weird. But it was called, it's been Donut Hut and Deli since the 90s. We're the 5th owners, and there's a lot of people who are like, dude, I've been driving by here so many years, never noticed it, because you saw the logo. It was a pink donut. It was real bright. I just told my brother, I said, hey, for the logo, do some with the pink donut, kind of like a Homer Simpson donut, and he just did it, and he created it. I'm like, that's perfect. It brought life to it because you looked at the sign was like Donut Hut and Deli, real bland. We put life into it, man. We created something so good, but people still hit me up to this day. They miss it, and it's like everything's so freaking expensive, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
I'm telling you, bro. I used to like for a good while. I was going almost every morning. Mm-hmm. Get a coffee.
Mm-hmm. I remember you coming.
My regular was the bacon maple bar.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the bacon.
He's like, you're the fucking I ate them all. Huh? He's like, you're the fucking
I'm the reason why they're sold out.
Yeah.
I do remember sometimes going to the shop and you guys were sold out. Like you had, my maple bars were gone. And I was like, I guess I'll take one of those.
You want to hear something funny about that? Before, when my brother started working on, making donuts with the husband, learning how, they used to make donuts for the mornings, and the wife would sell them in the morning. Well, my brother goes, I'm gonna make maple bacon. He did 2 trays. She goes, what the hell is this? She got mad, and he goes, maple bacon. She wanted them off. She sold them all that day, and she changed her mind. Yeah.
Damn.
People were like, "Oh, you guys created this." I'm like, Maple Bacons have been around for a long time. We just started doing them.
Yeah.
But yeah, she never did them. And then when my brother did them, she was like pissed because she goes, "This is gross. What is this shit? Maple bacon?" Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's bacon. Morning is breakfast, right?
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, dude. I'm telling you, like,
Maple bacon
every time I was there, I either got one or two.
Yeah.
I was like, let me get some of these. And I think around this
Dozens.
time,
One or two dozens.
Oh, yeah, I think I got a couple of dozens here and there.
Now you're a supporter, man. Like I think everybody that even if they bought one donut, it was cool. You know, it was a good thing because, like I said, a lot of people would tell me, they're like, "I'm thinking about doing a business. What do you think?" I'm like, you have to have a goal in mind. You have to have funds, of course, but you also have to connect with these people because you can have such good product. You don't talk to people, they're not going to know who you are, dude. And you have to treat people genuine. You have to be genuine with these people.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I would give my number out to everybody, dude, and I would have list of text messages. I got you. And so, yeah, our last few days open, I didn't even turn the open sign on. I didn't have time because we sold out. I remember my brother did 22 pounds of bread gone. And I had lists. I remember I had like literally 12 or 13 pages of people. I had firefighters there before we even opened. It was dark, dude. I'm like, I can't keep up. It was that crazy. And because I'm like, this is your. But I told people like a month ahead of time, hey, we're going out of business. Sorry, because of this and this. And people wait till the very end
to order.
And then they want to order all this bullshit. It's like, oh,
me
man.
and my wife went.
Stay open.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my wife
We're going to bring you all this business.
Started posting that.
Uh-huh.
I was like, we at least got to go get one more.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, we got to go for one more. Because you guys were open at night.
Yeah.
You guys had that cage looking like you guys were.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had my dad build a dummy door to put in so people can order outside like prison. Like he had to open the door. How can I help you guys? You know, because we had all these druggies coming in and starting shit. Oh, bro, we chased so many people off. And I told someone the other day. I told this guy one time. I said, you know why I call it a mom and pop shop? And he's like, why? And I said, because I'm my mom. I'll pop you in the face. And he's like, what? I said, get out of here, you weirdo. I was like, God dang it, dude. Yeah, crazy people, man. Like, I had a guy on meth go up to the door, and he's like, I heard you talking shit. And I thought he was kidding. And I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm talking shit. He goes, I'm serious. And his eyes were like a chameleon. Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, this guy. And he was trying to open it. I said, don't do that, man. Don't do that. And
yeah, mom will pop you.
My mom will pop you, bro. But those guys, you need like multiple knives because they don't feel shit.
They don't feel shit.
You know.
Dude, you know what's crazy though? It's because I remember there was a time I went in there and had to wait. I was waiting for my order to come out, and this homeless guy was in there. He looks homeless, and then he orders some I think a coffee and a sandwich or something. And I'm watching him, and I don't know why. And I'm telling myself, stop judging this fucking guy. You don't know him. He pulls out a fucking wad of money and just puts it back in his pocket. He sits down, pulls out these fucking, like, luxury fucking glasses, opens up the goddamn newspaper, and starts reading it. And I'm just like, he's a damn undercover.
Oh, shoot.
Like, dude, like, he wasn't homeless. Like, no, he was somebody else, dude. Like, just in disguise.
Wow.
And I was just like, holy shit. And I always wanted to tell you that. I was going to but like, you know, the guy's in there and I just grabbed my order. I was just like, holy shit, man.
There's been a lot of weirdos go there too. I had a guy, I was with a few people, and this guy walks in with a purple blanket. And I'm like, all right. He walks in and he goes, and I'm doing my orders and stuff for the next day. And he's like, hey, do you like parties? I'm like, yeah. Dude, do you like night parties? I'm like, okay. And then he goes to, do you like morning parties? Which transitioned to, hey, if you take me to Rosedale, I'll suck your... Whoa. And I'm like, get the hell out of my place. Because I gave everyone a chance, you know? Like, there's times where guys would be like, I'm not homeless. And I'm like, bro, you have no shoes or socks. You have a sheet around you. Like, what are you talking about? But I used to let them come in and, you know, guys that are just gone off their rocker.
Yeah.
You know, do you know the guy that runs the CIA? Do you know his wife's name? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Stuff like
they
that.
know it.
And that's why we built that door, dude. Because these guys would come in and try to steal shit, and this lady came in one time, ordered a bunch of stuff, and I was like, we're like, you need money. She goes, I know. I'm smiling and just, we're like, okay. And then she got all this stuff, and I said, okay, it's gonna be 49 something. She goes outside, starts talking to someone. I'm like, oh, there's no one there. She's off her mind. She's out of her mind. She was talking to somebody. I'm like, oh, she walked in. She goes, I put this on her, and she goes, the spirits will pay you. I'm like, get out of here. We had to throw all that food. She ordered, but it's crazy because she knew maple bars, this. So they're like out of their mind, but they knew what donuts were which. I want a sandwich. I want this and this. Spirits will pay you. Get out of here. And we had to put that door up. We're like, we're tired of these people. The guy goes, why don't you just get a gun? I'm like, there's not enough bullets, bro, for me to unload on these people, man. It's crazy. So it was already going downhill with everything. Because we wanted a place where people can come in. It just got bad. So when I was like, $4,000 a month, you're out of your damn mind. So we left. And so did everyone else. And it's been empty for a year and a half.
Yeah. I keep seeing available sign on this shit,
bro. And the last time I found out, he was trying to rent for $4,300 from $4,000 to $4,300.
Sell it.
We were trying to buy it when we first took over. It was for $450,000. We were wanting to buy it to save up money, but the first landlord that he died like a year and a half in. Gave it to his daughter, I think, or his daughter and her husband, whatever. They're super old. They sold it later, and then they sold it to the LA guys, and that was it. And it was like 800 something thousand at the time. I'm like, fudge. So everything went up, man. So yeah, if you go by there, you can see the place. It looks very nice, but it's empty, and no one's gonna buy that place because we had something going. Our gimmick was opening at night when no one was, and we were making fresh homemade stuff.
I know that's what was crazy was right when you opened at night, I started working night shift.
Oh, really?
At Dryers, and everybody was like, where'd you get donuts from? I'm like, bro, coming down the freaking 178, and they're like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. Wait, I can get a fresh Italian sandwich at 1 a.m.
Dude,
with garlic sauce and all this. I'm like, whatever you guys want, dude. People were just in. I mean, it looked like we were throwing a show. They were across the parking lot, and I would tell people in the morning. They're like, "There's no way." They'd show up at night. They're like, "What's going on here?" I'm like, "I told you."
I should have tried.
People would tailgate the parking lot. I'm like, "What is this? Like, it's not the Niners playing. It's not like USC."
They're all just hanging out.
They're just hanging out.
I remember I seen cops. I don't know if I hit you up. I was like, hey man, is everything okay over there? There's cops out there.
Yeah, there was, dude. We would have. I remember in the parking lot, like when you drive up on the left side, you had the cops. No, I take that back. Right side, you had the cops in the corner because they wanted to be incognito, which you could still see their cars. It's like, bro, you're not slick. Cop cars would be right there, and on this side would be like the racers and stoners in the back. And the first, when they started cohabiting together, coexisting, they were kind of like weary of each other. You know, one would smell like weed and the other was in a uniform. And then like a week later, they're like, hey, officer. He's like, hey, how's it going? Like they just, we bridge. Yeah, you know, a lot of the cops need it too, you know. They're just stressed. But I think we were like the bridge at one point between, you know, them and them, you know.
Dude,
it's crazy.
I'm going to say it. Food brings everyone together.
It does.
Everyone.
And I told the cops too. There's a few of them. I said, please don't mess with these people. They do smell like weed because they've been smoking. You could tell. But these are our clientele too. And why do you think we open at night? And they're like, I know we won't do nothing because a lot of them they
don't really mind.
Oh,
it's just,
bro, a lot of these cops, dude, don't let them fool you, dude. Like, I mean.
We're all human beings, bro.
You don't think they go home after seeing all that stuff and be home and be like, oh, I'm just going to have a nice, chill day. They're looking for something.
Yeah. The only legal thing they got is alcohol. That's why,
you know?
That's why.
Being the wives.
Nah, but I respect that. I respect the BPD and the sheriffs. You know, I got family in both, and I love them. And you know, they told me about these new tasers they got. They're fucking dope. It's not lighting up.
You want to try it out or what?
Open the donut shop up or else. Nah, they were cool, man. They were like, everything was like, seriously, dude. We would have like streamers, racers, gamers, stoners, drinkers, like cops all together, and it was like crazy. We had lower cars, you know, the Hondas and everything, and the cops were like, "Good, is that a fast car?" And they're like, "No." You know, they joke with each other, and then I said, just don't take off and peel out.
Yeah.
Just, you know, slowly go, you know, just, you know, and then the cops would just be looking. But they were cool as long, like you said, food brings people together, man.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, I really say you should open up again, man, and just
It would be dope.
come on the east side. Like, I think the only competition you're going to have is Highland Donuts.
Oh, Highland, yeah, they're
But,
good.
oh, dude, they're fucking bomb.
Oh,
Highland and,
there's another one right there.
Jess's
Yeah, I think so.
Donuts. He used to run Winchell's.
Oh, okay.
That's where my mom used to work. My mom used to work at Winchell's back in the 80s, early 80s, so.
Bro, it's crazy because this kind of comes full circle in a way. Because I remember coming out from IKEA, I passed down to your shop. You got me the, you know, bacon maple bar.
Yeah.
A little coffee cup.
Yep.
And then I had mentioned to you, like, you know, I had an idea of coming up with a podcast. And I was like, bro, I'm trying to get it together and have you on it. And you're like, yeah, bro, just let me know. And, like, you know, that was years ago,
Dude,
man.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and, you know, it didn't happen, but, like, I mean, we're here now. We got you on, bro. It's crazy because, like I said, you know, that was years ago. I worked at IKEA from 2016 to 2019.
Okay.
So, you know, that was around the time that you guys were open.
Yeah, where people can actually come inside.
Yeah, before all that shit
The
happened.
good days,
you know?
yeah.
And so, you know, I remember going there and obviously knowing you from throwing the Mortal Kombat tournament and shouting that, and also, you know, mentioning about the podcast and have you on to like now, you know, it's
Pretty
cool,
great,
bro.
pretty
Hell
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like you had all those experiences, you know. I'm pretty sure you're looking to do like, you know, other things as well and stuff, and to now come here, and we'll see where we're at in, like, you know, a couple of months from now, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see bigger things for you guys, man, for reals. I see it.
Man.
I see it.
Slowly but surely, but
Yeah.
heck yeah, you know, the more we get involved with the community and everything, and, you know.
And that's what I told people, because when they were talking to me about when we had the shop, and they're like, you know, the first year, you know, anybody can have, you know. I said, all right. Second year, oh, well, you know, you're lucky to pass your first year, this and this. And I said, just chill, you know, just, it's all right. After the third, after the fourth, everyone was like, whoa. I said, yeah, dude. I said, if you come and talk to me and tell, you know, I'll give you the rundown of what we do. It's not just we open up, hey, we made donuts. Made, you know, you should see the stuff that they were doing in the kitchen. I mean, it's hard. It's just work, you know, and it goes for everything. You just keep pushing at it, and it makes, you know, you can do wonders. But it's what you feel like, you know, because I was still writing lyrics and all that other stuff, dude, you know, but I was so focused on the shop because it took a lot out of me, you know.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You know, there's some people that might think that it's a fluke, you know, what you're doing, but you know, it's like, bro, look at what we do. Like, this is work. Like, you just see the end result of it, you know. And you know, I've been saying you have the drive, you have the attitude, and
What if I seen it and I tasted it?
was it impressive?
I says
The glaze, right? The glaze, right? Are you talking about the glaze or something?
all of it.
The glazer, you name them? No.
That's the name. The gentleman glaze. Gentleman glaze, baby.
I'll take one of those.
That's why it was after hours.
Right, dude. Yeah. The intimate hours, bro.
Gentleman's Donut Shop. Donut Club. Nah, but you know, you have all that work ethic, and now you've been doing music too. I mean, you've been doing music for a while, but you're talking about you and your partner are going to be releasing an EP.
Yeah, my buddy Grims, he's been my producer for since 2012, I believe. You know, shout out to him. He just lost his mom yesterday. Shout out to him, man. Yeah, appreciate him, dude. He's such a good guy. Very underrated producer. He's dope, dude. But yeah, we've been doing music for about 11 years. We put out a few EPs before, but we just recently got together. I didn't see him for like a year. I was doing my own thing. He was doing his thing. And then came together, made this one track he sent to me. And I was like, okay, wrote to it, whatever. You know, completed it. We're like, let's do an EP. And we did, I think, 6 songs in about a month. But we did them probably in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time. And then we just started working on other stuff. And then we just went down to just those 6. So we'll have a 6-song EP. Hopefully in less than a month we'll release it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where can they? Do you have any other stuff that people would check out?
I have some stuff on YouTube. Some songs on YouTube. Songs on SoundCloud, which is Johnny Words Right for SoundCloud. Johnny Words Right on YouTube. But I'm more going nowadays. I'm going by Words Right, just Words Right.
Okay.
And so it's people can find me on YouTube, and then SoundCloud as well.
So what got you into writing music? Who were your inspirations? What'd you listen to that you were like, bro, rap is the shit. Let me try my hand in it.
So it's a crazy journey with it. So I remember when I remember listening to Vanilla Ice back then. Vanilla Ice, MC Hammers, whatever, going up. I remember Coolio coming out with Gangsta's Paradise. I remember writing his lyrics and reciting them to my brother or my friends, thinking it was cool. Will Smith, Summertime. I remember being inspired by the Men in Black soundtrack. And they had JD, Snoop Dogg in it. They had Alicia Keys, Tribe Called Quest, Nas. They had a bunch of people. And I would write their lyrics, recite them to friends. And then it went from that to listening to No Limit, Master P, and all those guys. And then it went to Cannabis, Big Pun, Eminem, Jay, Nas, just a bunch of them. And then I just started, I started writing in 2001. And I didn't start recording until 2004. But I started honing my freestyle ability in 2004 when I moved to Colorado for 4 months. So I remember going from 10 seconds of freestyling to freestyling for 2 hours straight.
Damn.
And that was because I was a traffic guard specialist in Colorado. So we would go out of town and do traffic control we would, when they were redoing the roads and stuff. And there was this one time where I was on the other side of the mountain. The other traffic guy was on the other side of the mountain, and the boss was in the middle. And then we had walkie-talkies saying, last truck is white Mazda, whatever, or last car is a white Mazda, whatever. And so sometimes it'd be so slow, you had nothing else to do besides talk to yourself. And I would look around, and I remember it was so peaceful. The grass is flowing and the sun's out, and I'm just so I started using my surroundings as fuel. So I would talk about, sharpen glass, make sure I fall in the grass, don't hurt my ass, stuff like that. And then I would go around and saying, the patches of the meadow, something, the devil, metal, whatever. And I was going around, and it went from 10 seconds to being able to keep freestyling straight for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Do you offer classes, sir?
I don't. You know what? If you ask me now, I probably won't be as good as I used to, because I used to just do it all the time.
Can you recite something you got written down?
Ooh.
Give us a sample.
So I have the song called Love Struck. If you guys want to hear it, I'll play my verse, just the first part. So if you guys want to hear it, let's see. I don't want to do it too loud. You guys like that?
They say love is just a game that fools play, so I stay afar and count stars. Love struck in this modern life. Love sucks, but they say it's gonna be alright. They say love is just a game that fools play, so I stay afar and count stars. Love struck in this modern life. Love sucks, but they say it's gonna be alright. Bunch of narcissists play their heart, just a distraction. There's no satisfaction guaranteed. On the menu is greed. You continue to bleed, but you continue to see that all intimacy is not love. We think with the wrong head and kiss the wrong lips. Then the sadness hits. You play your favorite melody, and the song sits on your conscience. They say love is just a game that fools play, so I stay afar and count stars. Love struck in this modern life. Love sucks, but they say it's gonna be alright. They say love is just a game that fools play, so I stay afar and count stars. Love struck in this modern life. Love sucks, but they say it's gonna be alright.
So yeah, it's just a snippet.
That's cool.
Hey,
man.
that was dope, man.
The vibe I get from that is just it's smooth, flows, and you're telling a story.
I feel like it's a lunchtime driving through traffic.
You can listen.
I can listen to it just sitting there. I don't know. I got hungry at the moment.
You're hungry, dude.
Smoke a joint, listen to it, like
Eat a sandwich,
Make you
listen
think.
to a love song.
Make you think. Actual what?
Well, you know what? He sent me a few beats, and then we were talking about him. Like, a lot of rappers, they rap about rap, and I was like, let's have some more content. Let's have content. On a bigger level in this. So, there's a few songs that we're just rapping. But there's other ones that are like real content based.
About something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Give a message about what's happening in the real world.
Yes.
And it's like you don't have to be going through something either and to enjoy the music either. Like, it's been proven that you could be in the most happiest relationship, but you love that freaking depressing breakup songs and you're just vibing into it and everything. But you're like the happiest person.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it happens.
It's just something you enjoy. It's so. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Because I want to have your opinion on something. So, what is your top 3 rappers?
My first is always going to be Rakim.
Okay.
Rakim from
He's sick.
Rakim Allah. He's always going to be my first. Second will be Nas.
Okay.
Rakim and Nas, and then third, I'd say probably maybe like Biggie / M, because I was talking to people about this, how from a writing standpoint, and that's crazy because that's what used to be my name, Standpoint. That was my rap name back in the day, Standpoint, before I turned it to Words Right. But if you listen to a lot of these rappers, they're more like A, B, B. And then if you listen to like Eminem, he does stuff where he bends words, he makes words rhyme with that don't really, he'll say stuff like that. But then if you go back to Rakim, when he started rapping, he was doing compound syllables, he was doing all this other stuff where people weren't doing that back then. It was Rakim, it was like, who else was it? Cool Modi was doing it, but everyone did it after Rakim because a lot of people were shouting out raps like Run DMC, all those guys, but Rakim was real smooth and he flowed. Yeah. And he was always saying he saw himself as a jazz musician, kind of like a Coltrane. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So he would just, and so doing that, listening to him really changed my outlook. Like, so when I listened to a lot, it was crazy because I listened to, like I said, Coolio, Fresh Prince, all that stuff leading up, and then when I transitioned back to like the 80s and I started listening to rock, I was like, bro, this guy is me. It's because he did, like, if you listen to a lot of his older stuff, he never cussed.
Right.
That takes talent, I think, and he was just writing just profound stuff that you can listen to this day, and it's like, dude, how do you don't have rappers rapping like that. I mean, you have a lot of good ones, like they're still elevating the words and the rhymes and stuff, but he was like ahead of the time.
Right.
Him, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Kool Moe Dee, all those guys.
Yeah.
So Rakim, Nas, and I think Biggie, Eminem, kind of like in the same,
category.
Yeah. Even like Jay, of course Pac, there's a lot, but those are my like top.
Because compared to those, my top is, for a while it was Eminem, but then it changed over to Apathy. I don't know if you ever
Apathy, yeah. I've heard of Apathy, yeah.
Bro, just his
way
of
good.
wording shit.
Uh-huh.
It's just he's saying things, but he's also intellectual at the same time. Then I have to say Eminem, and then after that, I'd probably have to say Nas.
Nas.
Just because the flow, certain things, well, certain songs, right? You know, certain songs.
Yeah. That fool put out 6 projects in 3 years. Nas. Magic 1, 2, and 3. King Disease 1, 2, and 3. 6 projects in 3 years. That's nuts.
It's just the like what he had in mind to say. It's just, and the way he expressed it and said it. You know, like Eminem, I like. He was just able to talk about anything and make it rhyme. And Apathy, I just because he uses metaphors that are so advanced and uses certain words that you just think like, damn, like this will read the dictionary. You know, Eminem read the dictionary too, but like this will, you could see like, damn, this was saying like that's my style. And so, you know, talking about that, like I wanted to ask you what your top 3 was, because I wanted to see like, you know, if you have any sort of reminiscence or remnants of that, those type of styles to the style that I listen you rapping in.
Yeah.
And I could see some of that, you know. It's just you have your own style of rhyming, you know. Rakim is your guy.
Yeah.
But you don't sound like Rakim. But at the same time, you have the same, I don't know if cadence is the right word, but the same, like you're saying some shit.
Oh, was that a ghost?
Yeah. Jimmy?
Is his name Jimmy?
Yeah, we should have.
They used to call me Jimmy, dude. Back in, the heart hospital. Yeah, my name's Johnny, and they used to go the CEO. He was all like, "Yeah, okay, Jimmy." I'm like, "Jimmy, my name's Johnny, dude." And he goes, "Oh," I'm like, "You've been walking by me for 4 years." Thought my name was Jimmy. That's funny how you said that. It's a little eerie.
No, but yeah. So I wanted to see, like, all right, you know, like, does that show in your style? And I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started, I remember it was more Eminem-esque kind of, or Lupe Fiasco's another one, dude. If you listen to his, my gosh, that fool is one of the best writers of all time, like for reals. And so I was starting to like really find my way on just finding my own style, which people can like listen to me and go like, well, yeah, you sound like this person, but then it's like you don't, because I don't really. I mean, I just have. I'm very content based.
You have qualities of some of them, but you don't sound like them.
Just like sprinkles.
Yeah, you just like gumbo. You know, you put a little bit of each there, and you just make your own stuff. You know?
You have to. It's like everything. You make your own style of basketball. Yeah, like I did boxing yesterday, and I tell Javier like, there's a certain way of boxing, but once you make your own style, like it's unique because you made it your own way.
Dude,
so it's everything. It's an art. Like you make it your own style. You get little sprinkles from there, but
you have your people you look up to, but you have to still find your identity because you know. So because if you're gonna, and it sucks to say this because Eminem's such a great writer, dude. But if someone starts talking about raw dog and a rabbit, everyone's like, nah, that's Eminem, bro. Like a raw dog and a rabbit, it's a habit. And you're like, really? But it's crazy because he doesn't just rap like that. He has like Lose Yourself and Headlights and all these. Yeah, he changes it.
And like a flip of a hat. But the thing is, it's wild because I'm not too big of a fan of the stuff that he has done recently. But every once in a while he'll sprinkle in like his old style, and it's like, bro, that's you right there, bro. Like, you sound sick. So, you know, me asking you what your artists are and see if you kind of have any sort of resemblance, right? You heard a bit of like, you know, recording that I did. Like, you having that ear and being in that field, I wanna know your feedback.
It was really good. I couldn't hear a lot of it, but it was really good. It was punchline. So it reminded me of, like you said, Apathy. He used to rhyme with self-titled.
Self-titled.
He was pretty wild, dude.
With the guns.
Oh yeah, him. And then it reminded me of like who else was it? because Apathy had that CD called Honky Kong. Yeah, I remember that. And then there's Virtuoso. You remind me of like the Jedi Mind stuff. Remember we're talking about Vinnie Paz and all that, and Just Allah. And then there was another one, Esoteric. Remember Esoteric? Esoteric.
Yeah.
Used to listen to a lot of him, and then
he was just his style was just like flow, and like
yeah, he had some good tracks, dude. Back in there, I haven't heard him in a long time, but when I heard your verse, I was like, yeah, you remind me of that stuff, that underground stuff. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's good stuff, man.
Yeah, that was a huge sort of inspiration. Because I like that style.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds good. It flows, but at the same time, you're kind of saying something.
Yeah.
But you're saying something in a creative way where it's like you're expressing something, right? Making metaphors, kind of. I mean, there's one that I have written. Let me see if I can find it. And it's one that I'm proud of and I want to finish. At the same time, I do want to finish it with somebody who I'm cool with and also raps. But this is well. Let me see. Let me try to.
Yeah, because some people like that simple stuff. It's like food. Some people like a simple meal.
Mm-hmm.
They like fast food. There's fast food rap.
Yeah.
Some people like that 4-course meal rap. 4-course meals. Huh?
I'm a 4-course kind of guy.
Like a metaphor, very metaphor based. Yeah. You got, content because that's the thing too. Like people go, yeah, you could rap, but do you have something to say?
Substance.
Substance, And a lot of people, they'll just rap and you're just like, I've heard this before,
Mm-hmm.
Like I've heard it. And it's just, there's the creativity's like, it's there. You just have to find it, dude.
Yeah.
And if you have to dig deep, you have to dig so deep where no one really, the mainstream, they like the, like I'll listen to mainstream stuff, but just because I always say you can learn stuff from everybody, even if it's intelligent or ignorant. And so I just listen to the song sucks, but, has a nice little melody. It's catchy. It's really catchy. And I can see why people buy it because there's a lot of casuals,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not everyone's a Mortal Kombat.
So would you,
genius.
Would you say the Island Boys were pretty good?
Oh my god. They were my top 4, bro. If he said 4, I would have named him. Those guys are plants, bro. Like, what the heck were they? Then they're like, they show videos of them kissing now. I'm like, this guy, dude, these guys are weird. Dude, they're weird, dude. They just do stuff. That's the thing nowadays. People just do stuff for attention, dude.
For views and
That's it, all it is, man.
Dude, if Peso Pluma could be a singer, I could be a singer. I could be a singer too.
Bro, you can't go to Mexico, huh?
You just need a
Oh
mullet.
no, he's already dead.
You can't go to TJ.
No, he's gone.
He canceled the shows, man.
We celebrated his death. I mean, not celebrated. We mourned his death.
Man.
It was a couple weeks ago.
Man,
He might as well be gone. Jenny Rivera, look at her, she's gone.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from that part of the world.
Yeah, people ask me all the time, they're like, you gonna go to Mexico? Nope. I am not. I'm gonna stay here. Why? Because I'm not going. I'm not getting my head rolled down a flight of stairs. I'm cool, bro.
You're not getting
I'm
your
cool,
heart
dog. I can find Chicle here, bro.
He's like,
I'm cool, dude.
He's like, I heard
I
that
buy some from the store. I don't need to buy from any boy.
I heard.
Fuck that.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard that you're alive 7 more minutes in your head
after you die.
after you die.
After they cut your head.
Oh, I heard something like that. You're still alive after you're dead.
Your eyes are still open and
You're
it's your
watch yourself getting stabbed. Like, oh, I don't feel that shit. Like, damn, motherfucker, like take it easy on me.
Move, body, move.
Wow, I was thinking, just imagine like yourself rolling down the flight of stairs.
Flight of stairs. Give me like a slinky, bro. You're just
like the chickens.
They're
just running like crazy.
losing their head.
Yeah, when they lose their head, they're just running like crazy.
Yeah, and like I found it right here. One of the songs that I'm kind of proud of because like what I'm saying, but the flow was this like in the beginning of is
You gotta jump in.
It's
You
just me and
can't-
my crew, not that many, just a chosen few. When the beat comes on at full blast, we know that that's our cue. No questions needed. Me and my brothers never been defeated, not the type to lose our cool whenever shit gets heated. We got the shit your ears are needing, your ears are bleeding from the garbage you keep on hearing. So tell me how you feeling. We got that boom bap. You know that real rap, not that whack ass sorry garbage, mumble trash. You could bet that we get paid for our skills fat and get offers for deals fast, but fuck handouts from industry cats. And like it just continues, but
Yeah.
I like it because I like it because it to me it says something that I really like. I'm behind and try to represent is, you know, I have. It's not just me. Like if you're trying to do something, you can't do it alone most of the some of the time, right? If you're trying to do something like huge, you want to work with people sometimes, And so I don't care. That's why I say it's just me and my crew, not that many, just a chosen few, like the people that I'm close with and stuff to continue this and to do something.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons why I like that verse. I like that line where it's just me and my crew, not that many, just shows a few. When the beat comes on at full blast, we know that that's our cue. No questions needed, and like we just handle shit right. and it's one of the reasons why I really like that song. I wrote it a long time ago. I haven't finished it, but I would hope to collab with somebody.
Yeah. It's real stuff. I like that real stuff. That's cool.
Dude, there's a part on there. I thought you were gonna start Mr. Boom Past it. I was like, get it!
That's a Shaggy shit.
I hear
that song.
It wasn't me. Nah, but you know what? That's what when I first started writing, bro. Like I remember, my buddy was. I would try to freestyle. He could freestyle, and I would do a little bit, but I couldn't, until I got to Colorado and I started honing my skills. But when I first started writing, I didn't tell anybody for like a month and a half. Like no one knew. And so when he goes, "You should start rapping," I'm like, "Yeah, I probably should." I was already rapping for like a month and a half, and I had notebooks just writing all this stuff, and it would just come out, and it was just me pretty much rhyming, just rhymes, just. Didn't make sense. If I look back on it now, I'd be like, "Oh my god!" But I mean, it just takes time, and you just connect stuff. And what I learned too is that you can, like you said, you can't do everything. Sometimes you got to collaborate. You can't do everything by yourself. And I used to think that. I used to think, I'm gonna record myself. I'm gonna do this. Everything's gonna be fine on me. No, dude, you need everybody, engineers, and all that stuff, man, to create a good project. And that's where you make it sound good. You can be super talented. Look at Prince, man. Prince can play 7 instruments. He did all that stuff. He was a genius, bro, but he needed a team of people to work on his projects. Because you can only do so much. But writing's cool, man. I mean, I'm going to go from this to I want to start writing some comedy sketches.
Okay.
Dude,
and I have some friends that they want to start doing like skits, and there's some that want me to write some of their material.
Yeah, I asked you earlier.
Real quick, let me just before we move on to this topic.
Yeah.
Would you ever be interested in trying to work on a track?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right,
I think we talked about it a long time ago, and I said because I know we talked about music before, and I was down. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, no.
Cool.
No ifs, ands, or buts, bro. We'll do that.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah, hell yeah. No, I'm down, dude. I love collaborating, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to get back to it, but I listen to stuff and I'm like, damn, bro. I could come up with shit like this.
Yeah.
But like, damn, that sounds sick. Like, I like to come up with something. I know I have like a little bit of like, experience here and there or whatever, but I haven't found like a reason to get back to it. But I want to like at least. I don't care about doing a whole album. I just want to do it for fun.
Yeah.
I just want to have a reason to do it.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is I want to start, like I was talking about this comedy stuff, but I want to be a straight up writer. Like I want to be a songwriter. So with this project that I showed you guys and all that, when it comes out, it's not going to be me perform. I'm not going to perform it. I'm not going to, we're going to push it on Spotify and all that, but it's more like a template. So like, say you're an artist, you're like, damn, I just listened to this project, it's really good, and I'm looking for a writer, and I'm not even just a rapper, just like a pop singer, and this guy can rap good, and he could write, and then this guy can make good beats. We can transition to doing pop music and just
like what Taylor Swift does. She buys all. I'm so sorry. I should have not said that. Damn it, she's too big. I don't know. I heard Taylor Swift has somebody that writes her music.
Oh, dude, a lot of those pop music people, they got Beyonce has 7 writers, bro. 7 writers, and I'm telling you, like, if
she's my boo boo.
They're just because they got so much stuff to do. They don't know who cares, man.
Let me ask you this: as somebody who writes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to say from one writer to another, but you know, I don't want to make it seem like me personally. I'm not like you have more experience than I do. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm a professional or whatever. But like, in my opinion, right? Let me ask you this. If somebody is making music, do you respect them or like do you respect them more whether they write their own music or not? Or do you not care?
So that's a tricky one because when it comes to hip hop, if you found out like Nas wasn't writing his own lyrics, that would hurt. That would hurt. I'd be like, oh my God, he doesn't write his own lyrics. But when it comes to Beyonce, you're like, I just want to dance.
Oh, okay.
So I think pop music's different than rap. I think rap, it's because they're not, you know.
You're saying all this shit, but you didn't come up with this shit.
Yeah, you know, like pop music, they're more about their voice. If they sing good. Rap, it's like, you're just rapping.
It's like home, almost
saying?
like home.
Yeah.
Like they're speaking from home.
Yeah. And it's like, I just think that, like Dr. Dre, his Still DRE song, that was written by Jay-Z. Yeah.
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 I heard he wrote a couple songs.
Yeah.
I wish he goes in a couple.
He wrote,
I wish he would've
but
seen
you
how
think
he
about it,
speaks.
Dr. Dre is a producer.
Yeah, he's not a.
He
he's
just,
not a
you know,
rapper.
if you listen to the Chronic album, a lot of it was probably written by Snoop, Corrupt, all that.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's one of his biggest albums.
Yeah, and then you go to Chronic 2001 or whatever. A majority of it was written by Royce 5'9", Eminem, all these other guys, and no one bats an eye because it's Dr. Dre. He's a mega producer. No one cares. Kanye West, Jesus Walks was written by Rhymefest from Chicago.
I heard
Kanye West didn't write Jesus Walks. Rhymefest did. Rhymefest was a battler.
I respect
good guy.
it even less. No.
Yeah, it's crazy. Kanye West, he doesn't write a lot of his like rhymes, dude. Like he writes a lot, but there's some tracks that he doesn't write. So, but no one really cares because he's more of a public figure / producer. So if you were just a rapper and they found out you didn't write your lyrics, they would get down on you more than you producing. If you produce and rap, they'd be like, it's all good. It's weird because you do other things.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like if you're, I'm almost 40, but like if I was like a 45-year-old rapper, everyone's like, that's weird. But if I was a 45-year-old songwriter, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
45-year-old engineer, totally fine.
So it's basically now that like 45, you got to be a songwriter. But once you hit 60, you could go back to being a rapper because then you'll be that cool.
There you go. There you go.
Like, oh yeah, you're fucking dope. Yes.
From hip hop to hip hop. Just start making noises, But no, so that's crazy because, like I said, the only ones they don't like that are old athletes and old rappers. Yeah. Everyone else is fine, old singers. Oh yeah,
He's old.
Reba McEntire's still singing. She's old. No one cares.
Yeah.
But when you're an old rapper, everyone's like,
so, bro, what are you gonna do? You talking about popping shells and shit on your songs.
Yeah.
You're fucking 60 to 75. You ain't
Look, but they got good voices though. So I'm gonna go stand up for
the rappers.
No, but he said Reba, so I got him.
Oh, Reba McEntire, yeah. Because she ain't popping caps and people,
Popping hips.
Bro, popping her teeth out. I can relate.
Like Reba, fucking Cher, Dolly, like I fucking love them, dude. They're fucking.
And they can do it forever because they don't have any things where they might be like, ooh, that was me when I was young. That sucks. Because you listen to a lot of rappers when they're younger. I'll never get married to a bitch, and then they get married. 20 years later, like, I thought you weren't gonna get married to a bitch, bro.
It's like these country singers. They're talking about, Jolene,
yeah,
Jolene.
Oh, yeah.
Like, calm down, girl. Don't be begging for him back. Let her take him. Take him.
Just take him.
Take him. I don't need you. Shit.
That's it.
Peace out, Jolene.
Yeah. But I mean, like, there's like I said, like I would respect people that actually write their lyrics. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone writing my lyrics. I can never do it.
Yeah.
But like someone goes, could you ever be a songwriter, like a ghostwriter? I said, probably. I said probably because, I mean, there's some that just don't got it, dude. They have the figure, like they could be popular, but they just don't have the writing ability, and they always need someone like me, where I don't care for I've done performances. I'm good on that. I just like to create stuff. It's like puzzles, you know. Like I can write songs so much like quick, and I just listen to it over and over and over, and it'll be like 500 times a day, and just like, and I just start writing. So, but I don't know. I think it's more accepted in pop music, which I guess some rap's considered pop, but like I think like even Drake's wrote for people, and you know, just I mean, you would think, you know, Chris Brown's wrote for people, and I mean, those songwriting credits get you a lot of money, man.
I respected Drake till he disrespected Eminem.
Huh?
I respected Drake until he disrespected Eminem.
Did he really?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I think Eminem dissed Drake too. I don't know.
Oh, he had
He said one of the
came-
songs about ghostwriter, like
He came
you
back
don't
with
write
the
your
fucking-
lyrics or something.
So like that. He came back with a comeback, a really good one.
But you know, like, so say for instance, like, "I'll Be Missing You" by Puff Daddy. It was written by a guy named it was Jay-Z's homie. Oh my god, I listen to him all the time. But he wrote "I'll Be Missing You." He got paid $100,000. Now Diddy made millions off of it, but can you imagine writing a song and it was $100,000, dude?
For a song.
For a song, 3 verses. And can you imagine writing that shit when you're on a toilet? You know, you're just like, oh, you know, okay, all right.
Let me write some shit. Right?
You know, doing stuff, and you know, 'cause a lot of them not writing in the kitchen. You know, most of my good stuff is coming from the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in the shower. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good one.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm like rubbing my brain.
Yeah.
You know,
trying to simulate your fucking hair.
Yeah.
Your hair.
I need to stop.
head and shoulders.
I need to stop taking my phone in the shower. Maybe I'll have more ideas.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
it falls in the.
Oh no, my phone's waterproof. Bro.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, bro. I feel like if I take my phone in the shower less, maybe I almost said sense of humor. Maybe my I guess I would say creativity will spark up even more. Mm-hmm. But man, fuck, bro. I could be doing anything. I got stories going on. Mm-hmm. Like I got a crazy sense of imagination.
No, yeah, definitely. Like we always talk about that he wants to write books. I'm like, and he always takes scenarios and he just on the spot creates a whole script of a story. And it's like, bro, you gotta get into like movie making or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, but it's cool. It's cool. I like it.
You'd be a good director.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I get to tell people what to do.
Right? You could. You're ahead of the game. You're detailed.
It's my problem. Everybody keeps saying I got telling people what to do.
Hey, but as long as you're paying them,
I know, right?
they get paid. They're like, heck yeah.
Yeah, I tell them if you do a good job every week, you're gonna get a paycheck.
You get tips. I tip really well.
Hell yeah. But dude, there's just so much to cover and everything with you, and definitely want to have you back again because, you know, if we jump into another subject, we're probably gonna go for like another hour.
Oh
more.
yeah.
But you know, we like to end it with what are you gonna munch on after this?
Oh, can I say that on air?
Yeah. Oh.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Yes.
Probably nothing.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go home and knock out.
No, okay.
Yeah. Probably nothing. Yeah, I've been cutting down on eating because I used to go home and just probably on the way go to La Via, get tacos or something. Dude, we used to go and get, what is it, nacho, those loaded fries and everything.
Oh, asada fries,
Bro, I would do that and feel like I was pregnant. I was like, damn, I know. Yeah,
I'm all like,
Yeah.
I'm on Uber Eats.
If you want to wait in line, you're gonna Uber eat it.
Yeah, I was like,
You want to wait in line for 5 hours on Union. Their place is so busy, dude.
Oh, I know a friend who works there.
yeah.
Jose. Shout out Jose.
Jose works there. Oh shit! Never mind.
Hey. Yeah, I used to get the loaded fries and all that.
We're gonna tag him with this.
We used to watch movies late at night, eat some loaded fries, nacho. Oh man, that was good.
Damn, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Fries,
order me some asada fries and not a taco.
Asada fries for sure.
Not a taco, but 3.
And then
10 tacos, right?
Right.
10 tacos.
Dude, I went to go eat with them over here on Niles, and then I ordered me some tacos, and they're like, "Is that all for you?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, it's all for me."
Damn. What'd you get?
I can't. He was like, "What? Like 8 tacos? 6 tacos?" Yeah, I think it was.
Nice, fuck.
It had to be at least
You're like,
8.
Yeah.
I normally go 3 of pollo, 2 de tripas, 2 de queso, and I'll probably go like 1 of pastor. So yeah,
I love chicken, man. Straight up pollo, bro.
right.
Yeah, I like asada too, but I think those are the main ones I like. But I love chicken. Like, I'll eat that all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with those asada fries. I'm gonna go with those asada fries. And not a taco, and and just watch some fucking TV.
Oh, dude, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, like I don't know why Hocus Pocus keeps popping in my head, but the second one that came out, bro, like, dude, that shit's like hypnotizing, bro. Like,
Really?
When I watch it,
I haven't seen any of them.
no, you
I
gotta
know.
watch them both.
I know.
They're so good.
Alright, real quick, alright. Food, and if you were to watch something, what would you watch?
Ooh.
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
fuck.
What would be the perfect, like, setting, dude? Where
Yeah, I see. I'm stuck on Hocus Pocus right now, or something scary.
scary
Because
stuff.
I want to go back to my shows. Like I just finished Suits, but I had to go to a different platform to watch season 9. So now I know this is it. I'm starting to slow down. So I would probably go with the Hocus Pocus or a horror movie, because I'm trying to get myself ready for The Exorcist that's coming out.
I want to see that too. Have you seen The Nun too?
I have not yet. I just got done watching The Nun.
I think my ideal movie would be Jeepers Creepers 2. Watching it and having maybe asada fries.
Dude, that's a good pick right there.
Or the first one. First or the second. It doesn't matter. They
Yeah.
can switch. But that would be good.
Guys?
Andrew?
Or what's your go-to food? Like, what's your, like, say, it's not like your last dish, but they go, what dish would you like? And what movie? It doesn't have to be tacos. It could be whatever.
Yeah, it could be Daniel's food too. It's whatever.
Maybe because I've been craving it. Some green spaghetti.
God
Ooh,
damn it! I
shit.
still yet to try that.
Where's that at?
My mom makes them. She makes it with the green tomato, and she makes it. Ooh, just mine. Javier has had some.
Really?
Not of hers, but he has had some too.
Green spaghetti?
What would you watch?
Watch now. I'll probably watch. I've been craving to watch this movie. The Ants. Nah. Yeah. Nah.
That's a
Just
good movie.
That is a good.
nah. Probably Bugs Life. I've been wanting to watch
shit,
it.
Bugs Life, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good.
That's a good movie, dude.
To
Yeah.
fall asleep too.
Fall asleep.
I'm think I'm in the circus.
That's That's what happens after you eat a good meal. You're just like, oh, good, man.
Yeah, you get.
And you're not
sleepy.
supposed to fall asleep, but it hits you in a good spot.
Yeah.
You eat, you're like, damn. Especially asada fries, bro. That shit just comforts your heart in a bad way, but it feels good. You know, you're like, oh, I can barely breathe, but it's a good way to go.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, that's a good way to go.
Final meal.
Final meal, dude.
The way I want to go, I already told Javier. I want to be like this and just be like, my heart gave out. Like I'm done.
Going out with a bang.
The perfect meal. Yeah, no, the way I see it, bro, I want to go out. Oh, I want to go out just the God's gift of meal is just like, and then suffocating.
Damn.
Bro, delicious. I just fucking.
I can picture trying to sock.
No, I don't want to sock, bro. I just feel like,
let it happen.
wow, what beauty.
Let it happen. I better not feel 7 minutes more of this stuff after I'm dead.
Yeah, one word, thick.
Can you imagine getting buried alive, bro? Oh,
Dude,
Oh my God.
I've seen that movie
that scares me, dude.
with what's his name?
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Dude, oh my God, that shit gives me anxiety.
There's like, you think about it, you're like, oh.
And then, like, I don't know why, but like on my phone, like on social media, I'm getting a lot of videos of cave explorers, and I'm like, bro, why are you still going? Like, you can't fit.
You can't fit. You're too thick, bro.
Dude, you're like squeezing through. He's like, I think I got it. Yeah, I got
that
it.
makes my dad nervous too.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, you gotta go back.
You gotta wiggle back. Yeah, you gotta wiggle back.
Like, the only time I've ever realized, like, okay, like, I can't go back. I gotta go forward to get out. Was when I was at the fucking bluffs climbing that huge ass hill, and I was just literally stuck there with some chucks on, sliding, and I was like, I got to keep going. This is too far of a drop.
I know how Ryan Reynolds felt. Man, I can't. No, I wouldn't not climb mountains like that.
I get
I'm
scared.
just like, damn, that's a tall mountain. I walk away. That's all I am. I'm like,
dude,
fuck.
yeah, and that's another thing. I'm like, why are you gonna climb all the way to the top? But I do that too, though.
Have you seen The Descent?
I have not.
The Descent, the movie. It's about a bunch of girls that go to this spot to go rock climbing, but they're going deep into like a cave. And this lady's like, oh, it has never been found. No one's ever seen it, blah, blah, blah. But then when they get deep into the thing, they see that, like, there's a missing thing hooked to the top, like, the heck? And they see these monsters that chase them, but they're blind. But they can only go off, like, sound. It's creepy, dude.
That's
It's a
fucking
good
nuts.
movie.
I need to watch that. Maybe I'll watch that.
Yeah, watch that while you're eating your asada fries.
Would you say that's what you would watch right now?
I think it would be Jeepers
the meal?
Creepers too, but like Descent would be good.
Oh, I watched that one.
Which one?
Like they had what, Deaf Kid, right? And they had like the new sign language.
Yeah, or,
communicate-
like
to
the
communicate.
monsters. Yeah, they were just like you know, and they would go in there and they would just kill the girls or whatever. But the Descent.
They'd be in the car.
Mm-hmm.
When they lock the doors in the car and shit. And they.
No, they're in the cave.
Oh no.
They're in the cave. The Mist is a good one too.
I haven't watched it. I heard it was a good one.
I fucking can't stand that fucking movie.
Really? Not even the ending.
That's why I can't stand it. It's just, it made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you fucking like.
That's crazy, dude.
I would
think
act
that's crazy.
I think I would probably. I don't know.
I don't even think that's Stephen King's ending. I think it was the movie director's ending because I think even Stephen King liked it.
It was really
Nice.
good.
He didn't. Stephen King didn't even like. He didn't like how Stanley Kubrick did Shining.
What?
No, he didn't like it at all.
Did you see that? Did you see the movie after The Shining? What is it called?
Doctor Sleep.
Yeah,
Love it, bro.
fucking badass.
Hey, that baseball kid scene was heart wrenching, man. Do you remember that part?
The which one?
The baseball kid in Doctor Sleep
No, I don't.
when the people took his shine. They called it the shine, and they were taking his soul and shit like that. And he's screaming. Oh, Yeah. Have you seen? You never seen Doctor Sleep?
I need to watch it again.
You need to watch. If you watch,
It's
have you
good,
watched
though.
The Shining? Oh,
That's
yeah.
what Jack Nicholson.
Yes, yes. Watch that and then watch Doctor Sleep. I'm telling you, Doctor Sleep. I mean, I might get flack for this. I think Doctor Sleep was better, bro. I think it was made. I mean, it's a different time, but like Doctor Sleep was well done. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was.
It was a well done movie.
And it tied into the past very well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
It was well played out.
Definitely.
Hell
man.
yeah.
I think my ideal meal would be a burrito with avocado, sour cream, and cheese, extra cheese.
He eats
From
that
Taco
every.
Loco.
He eats that every day.
Every day.
Really?
Mom is buff.
Really?
Literally, what you ate it last week, like twice, or like 2 weeks ago, probably.
Yeah, it's been a while from now. I think
Yeah.
it's time.
I'll tell you my ideal meal. Let's see if you like this. Portobello mushroom ravioli, smothered in Alfredo sauce, topped with Parmesan cheese, chopped bacon, sautéed mushrooms, which has mushrooms in it already, but also grilled shrimp.
To go to sleep too?
That's a what is it called?
To go in a coma. After
That's what I was gonna say. That's a coma right there.
It's a
Yeah. I won't even watch the movie. I'm
The
just
winter's
like,
coming up, bro.
yeah,
I get it.
sweater weather, dude.
Right?
But yeah, that's my ideal meal with the.
And your show?
I'd probably say Jeepers Creepers too.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
So-
I'd stick there.
I think I would.
I won't make it past the first part.
I'd have to say for me, either I'm split between one Boardwalk Empire. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Boardwalk Empire. I don't know if you ever watched that.
I've heard of
that
it. I haven't seen it.
show with Stephen Buscemi. It's like a mafia show. I told you guys about it.
Yeah.
But then another one that you guys will be familiar with is Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the
Ooze.
Hey.
Yes, Top Gun Razor, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kino's the.
Pizza.
Yep. Oh, dude. Well, see, that's why a lot of people like rap because remember Vanilla Ice was in there
Yeah.
at the end. That was cool, man.
yeah.
Back in the day,
That-
we're like, what?
At the end, everybody thought it was a fucking like part of the fucking like concert. And
Yeah.
Shit. Like,
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
And then Super Shredder at the end.
Yeah, under the dock and shit, or like under the fucking places.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a good movie, bro. That's a good choice. That's a big change. Boardwalk Empire Ninja.
Right?
You're like,
Yeah.
either the Matrix or Lady of the Tramp. You're like, whoa, what the heck? What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, bro, it's one or the other, bro. No in between.
Hey. Seeing that, a lot of movies I like to watch. I've been watching a lot of sequels. Jeepers Creepers 2, Terminator 2. I like Aliens. I like watching Aliens movie, which is Aliens 2. And then, I was gonna get back to that, The Shining. Where remember I was telling you Stephen King didn't like the way Stanley Kubrick did it.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about Stanley Kubrick has ties in the movie The Shining to like the moon landing?
What the hell, no?
Dude, they said that Stanley Kubrick was the one that directed the moon landing, bro. They said that,
Isn't
and
it-
if you look in The Shining, he has different like clues. Like the little kid, I think he has like a NASA space
yeah,
pajamas. And then they say the broom that he's scared of, it says the number and it's supposed to be times that by all these thousands of miles from Earth to the moon. And it's trippy, dude. And they say that he was because they had a movie back in the day called, I believe it was Capricorn 1. And it was talking about the moon landing, but made in a warehouse. Mm-hmm. I think O.J. Simpson was in it. But they said that Stanley Kubrick was the one behind the moon landing, dude. They said, yeah. They
Is
said
he
it
the
was
one that
him.
got interviewed?
Stanley Kubrick?
There was somebody did an interview with somebody and they said like it was staged and it was somebody that was known. I don't know who it was.
Well, I know like Joe Rogan on his show, he said something about how they said they found, what was it, the moon rocks or something, and they brought it to, I was gonna say
tested it.
I was gonna say Bakersfield.
Is it the ones that we smoke?
Yeah, the moon
My
rocks.
head came up all fast. I was like, what the fuck?
But they found out the moon rocks were like petrified wood, dude. It wasn't even real from the moon. It's like, that's what I'm saying. And then it was all, I guess it was all like a, what is it, a race to get to the space
Well, it was
faster.
a Cold War.
Yeah.
With Russia. They were trying to show who had more power.
Yeah.
Who was able to get to the moon first.
Yeah.
And that showed, like, we have power. Like, if Russia was like, oh, these motherfuckers already made it.
And see, back then, they didn't have technology like we do.
Nah.
Back then, it was like whatever the news told you, it's like, oh, it must have happened.
Yeah.
And so what they would have done is like, they built a rocket to go up, but then they had the astronauts in some little area, and they're just filming them, and it's like, what?
And then all of a sudden, you don't have the same technology to travel out there anymore.
Yeah, until now, supposedly someone else that we're gonna go again. But,
SpaceX.
Well, they want to go further now. They want to go to Mars, and it's
Yeah.
like, bro, why are you gonna go over there? It's too hot, dude. It's different, you know. But they don't want to go to the moon because they said it's a waste of time because they've been there already. I'm like, I don't know, man. I said, I don't know.
Why not? Like, it's right there. Like, why not discover what's closest? I mean, this is a whole...
So my biggest question for that is that India just last month went to the moon, and they're the fourth country to make it to the moon. What's on the moon that you don't want to send humans over there? And
Well, they said there's a dark side that no one wants to deal with.
yeah, the backside that we don't see.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, man. We don't know. We think we know everything. We don't.
Well, the thing is...
We don't know
anything
shit.
about
We don't know
it.
anything, bro.
No, we tried to go out to outer space. We haven't discovered 80% of the sea. Right? Like, there's a lot going down on that.
Bro,
like, why not discover what's going on our planet?
That's crazy, bro. And I always said that there's no limit to your imagination, but there's a limit to your physical. Like, we can't go deep into space because then we'll fucking die. And then you go down the ocean, you can only go so far, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, dude. And then you got all these fish that are deformed looking, and they're way down where we can't even see. We don't know what's down there, dude.
Well, we don't know even in the land. If we're a small speck even of land. Like, if you think about it, we drive. You go in LA, you see nothing but mountains. You just see a little city.
Yeah.
And it's everything else. Different plants, different creatures are out there in different places in the world that we just don't discover.
But we're
Australia.
so focused on what
Tunnel
the physical.
minded.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
tunnel minded, dude. It's like we're new phone,
Yeah.
new tablet,
Yeah.
new distractions.
Yeah,
And from
that's
the real stuff.
more focus right there. Like, this is what you need to get distracted. Don't wonder what's in the world. This is what you need to focus.
You know, it's funny because you're talking about tablets. Oh, I mean, all right, real quick, iPhone or Android?
iPhone. That's a good one. That's a good change. I used to have an Android. I liked it. I wouldn't say nothing bad about Android, but I started with iPhone. I went to LG, and then Motorola, but then I went back to iPhone. But I like my iPhone. I don't know. It just seems easier to me.
You should have on the Samsung, bro.
Dude, I know. And you know, there was a time I wanted a Galaxy. I just didn't get it.
Yeah,
I
the
had to get
Galaxy.
the LG.
Oh, the Galaxy.
Oh my god, dude! Did I tell you? I told you, right? About the
Yeah,
phone.
the upgrade, dude. You got a big old upgrade, dude. That's cool on your phone.
So,
Yeah, so iPhone for me.
iPhone, okay.
yeah, I used to be an Android person for the longest. Like, I would preach by them. But I realized that, you know, I was having to upgrade every so often. You know, stuff was getting out. Each software upgrade lagged most of my apps. And it was just, I had too much freedom too. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just go to iPhone and try it out.
Yeah.
And when I went to iPhone, I just loved it. You know.
Yeah. So, Xbox or PlayStation?
That's a good one. I was PlayStation. I think I've played Xbox once,
Okay.
but I'm not a big gamer, so.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with I'm gonna have to go to PlayStation as well. I don't have it right now, but just for the simple fact of their game count and their ability to trying to develop more into our future, into making like VR and everything. Like they're really trying to make you experience that new gaming experience. They want the future. They don't want to just satisfy you. They want to just blow you away.
They're behind. Yeah, PlayStation. They're behind. Xbox,
Just like Android?
Yeah. They're always behind. Because the Xbox, remember, they took out like a sensor too.
The Connect.
Yeah. You were able to do things already behind without even using a remote. So they got to catch up. Like iPhone does.
That's what they say though too. Androids are the ones that come up with all that stuff first.
Yeah, well, the new iPhone 15 took out something that the Android 20 took out like a couple years, and they just to sell a better product to people that like iPhones.
Which iPhone should have switched this a long time ago, like a long time ago when they pushed into effect in 2008. With the survivor mode, when all phones were supposed to have the same charger outlet, iPhone company paid $2.5 million to go against that. So that was their fee, and they wanted their phones to be different. They didn't want because they wanted you to obviously buy from their product and everything. But now the iPhone 15 is now switching over to the USB-C charging outlet. So
Yeah.
the way
They came back. They came back regardless. The way you look at it, they had to come back to us.
The way I look at it though, it's just that the simple fact that a USB-C is a lot faster than a USB. So
just say they wanted your money, bro. They wanted more of your money.
Grab, bro. I had a buddy who he had a Boost mobile stand, and he had Apple products. He had the Mac and everything, and he liked it. And I was just always an Android person, and so when I talked to him, he was like, "Yeah, I like Android too. It's just I invested so much in Apple. I have all these Apple products. Like it'd be inconvenient of me to switch over.
Yeah.
Like I like it, but like I can't.
Yeah.
But I just Android I think just allows more creativity, more like free range.
I can see that.
Apple's really like, all right, stick
to the script.
Stick to this.
Yeah, I have a question. Did you guys played 64, right?
yeah.
Mario Kart or GoldenEye?
I'm not gonna lie, I never played GoldenEye, so Mario Kart.
You never played GoldenEye?
I don't think I have either.
Oh no! Did you ever play GoldenEye?
No.
Think about it. God. You guys, you guys are younger, but like that was. I used to go to my cousin's house just for that game. I acted like I wanted to hang out with him, and I didn't. I wanted to just play that game. That game was, like, changed the world at that time for gamers, man. That was when I was in games.
Yeah, I heard that was a pretty.
Oh,
game,
bro, it was crazy.
Wait, are you talking about James Bond?
Yes, GoldenEye, bro.
Oh no, fuck. Okay. Let me comment back on there. GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
Yes.
That was a game, literally a game changer, bro. Like pun intended. Like it was a game changer. Like with gamers, it was just crazy at the time. You see the graphics now, you're like, nah, it's not as good. But it was at the time. It was like, bro, it was cool having like 1 against 1, showing and just fighting. Oh, it was fun, dude.
Yeah. Let me put in a throwback. Who likes Bomberman?
Oh my god.
Bomberman,
dude. That's a long time ago.
Daniel, you played that one?
Bomberman? Yeah.
Dude.
Bomberman's a long time ago,
Bro, that one. Oh my. Especially when you play like 2v2, setting people up. That's how I got into Mortal Kombat. That's just kidding.
Did you like Killer Instinct?
Killer Instinct is sick, dude.
Killer Instinct was dope, dude.
It was. I had it, I downloaded it, and I thought the characters were interesting, and so I practiced. I understand the basics of it, and I liked it, and I like the mind games of it. It's really mind games, like what are you gonna press, and mix-ups. And I went online, and I didn't think I was gonna do too good. And I actually played a couple of people, and I was winning. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, Killer Instinct.
Like,
Dude.
let me get into this shit.
Oh, my
I
guy-
haven't played in a while though.
My guy was Saberwolf.
Oh, okay.
I liked him more in the second one.
Did you ever play the one for the newest one?
No,
That one's good.
is it? It's more like. Does it look more like animated?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I noticed
you
that.
know Jago?
Yeah.
I don't know if this character ever made an appearance before that, but Shadow Jago.
I don't think so.
So it's like a dark version of him. It's like a demon version of him or something. But he looks sick, and that's the person that I played with. And he was just sick. Bro. He had like his moves, but just a different style. Like he had some teleport moves and stuff. And that like it reminds me, now that I think about it, it reminds me of Smoke from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like he's similar from MK1, the newest Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay.
He has like similar moves. Like,
you already played it, huh?
Yeah.
How do you like it? Do you like it?
I love it,
Dude.
man. I love it, dude.
I was telling him, I saw the fatalities the other day. I'm like, dang, dude. Pretty good.
It's so the graphics, dude. Like, so when the trailer came out, I really liked it.
Yeah.
It looked amazing. Then the first couple of videos came out, and you saw it, and you would think, damn, like the trailer looks so good. Like, why does the actual gameplay look horrible like this? And
It was the players.
people would say, like, it looks a lot better in person. It comes out, oh my god, bro.
It's good, huh?
Beautiful. It looks like you're wearing 3D glasses. Just oh shit, that's my screen.
Dang, it's that good, huh?
Yeah, it's good. Amazing. But then also it's funny because like people were thinking, even myself, I was thinking when I first thought cameos, damn, assists? Why not go full out? Like in MK9 you had 2v2, like you have two characters in play. Why not just do that? And so a lot of people were skeptical, and including myself. And as the time went on, you see like the potential of all these combos, and dude, it looks amazing. Like people are loving it.
Damn.
Yeah, like MKX.
I wonder why they called it more MK1.
They reset the time because MK11 at the end, it kind of they messed with Liu Kang. Ended up getting the spoiler alert, getting the power to control time, and he reset history.
Yeah, because he has that fatality where they put him in that black hole, huh?
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like he holds them. And
Yeah,
then
they
he,
just. Oh yeah, that's right. They just slowly just get in. He's just like.
all his guts and shit. It's good. Hell yeah.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Well, it's about time to take a smoke break.
Mm-hmm.
That's been.
You mean dab break?
I think if Javi takes any dab anymore, he's gonna have to stay the night here.
Oh no, he probably is gonna
You
take
got
another
food?
one.
It's on the way.
Did you order already?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Look at him, dude. That's cool.
I was like, well, if I order now, by the time everybody goes and I sit down, pick a movie, it should be here. Yeah.
You mind if I use your shower?
I don't mind. Why? What happened? You shit yourself? You couldn't feel your valve movements?
I mean, I'm on me spending the night. I'm trying to spend the night.
Oh.
I need to go to work in the morning. And I need like 75% of your food that comes in.
Dude, outside of you.
The munchies are kicking in hard. But hell yeah, man. This is a good episode.
That's cool.
You know, bro. I'm glad, we're glad that you were able to make it here with us, and
Sure, man.
that you were here, and we hope that you enjoyed, you know,
I did.
being here with us and be on the podcast, man. Like,
There's so much to talk about, man.
hell yeah,
We got
definitely.
a lot. We didn't even touch on other stuff that we. Huh?
Yeah.
There's a lot, dude. A
lot more to go
but
on.
it's all good. It's cool.
Yeah, so
Another time.
we're happy to have you here. We're glad you make it. Of course, there's gonna be a part 2, part 3. On and on.
Heck yeah.
And I really hope that we're able to make something happen with the Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
And before we go, do you have anything you want to shout out? Any
Shout out to my daughter Lily. Shout out to my friends Eva and Mike and Sam. Shout out to my homie Grims. Rest in peace to his mother. That's that.
Definitely.
My family, and shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. You guys are. I've been wanting to do a podcast for a long time.
Yeah.
So when you told me, I was like, "Let's do it, dude. I'm down."
It's fun, dude. It's
It
just
is.
like hanging out.
Yeah, it is. It's all it is where the conversation is documented.
Put our phones away and just talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's never times I'm checking it like, oh, I'm ready to go. No, I'm whenever we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's dope.
Any business things you're up to right now that people could follow? Any services you offer?
At the moment, I'm just kind of in cruise control, just kind of cruising through, and then just kind of working on music. And like I said, I'm just trying to come out with this project. It should be on Spotify and Apple in about a month. And then because eventually I want to make that transition to songwriting, just like writer. So, like I said, more comedy skits. I want to start writing for songwriting for other people. Hopefully, can make songs, and if people want to buy them for themselves, sell them. There you go. So, I mean, it could be like pop, punk, whatever. Because I guess every music genre, lyrics are a big part of it, and it's poetry, it's just in different forms.
Yeah.
It's just in different forms, So, rap is more lyric based, where rock is more instrumental based, and then they don't have that many lyrics, but still make it happen.
Yeah.
Then I want to in the future write books I want to write.
Oh yeah.
Children's books, all this stuff, man.
So where can they find you if they want to listen to your music? Or
It's gonna
any
be
social
like the new stuff is gonna be on Spotify and Apple, but I mean, we're trying to get everything copyright, all that stuff. But I think for right now,
Where can they find you on on YouTube for your music? Where can they find you on YouTube for your skits?
I have my I haven't done anything from my YouTube account. I have a new one. It's Free Minds Click. That was a group that I made a long time ago, but it's Free Minds Click,
That
and
name
that's
sound familiar.
yeah. And what I want to do with that is I want to start doing, like I said, some of my written comedy, like other people are doing it, but I'm the one that's writing the script or whatever. But I also want to do stuff with friends, say you have stuff going, and I want to promote it too. I want to do it's going to be a YouTube channel where it's not even just about myself. A majority of it's going to be me on my daily journeys or different times, but then it's also going to be with friends.
Right.
So
Almost like your daily life blog bio.
kind of, I haven't, dude. I created the YouTube account last November, and I haven't put anything up. But I was wanting to start with the music. I want to put the music project up, so because I'm still going to do some solo stuff too, so I can put that up. But I'm always just trying to get people together, because it's more fun when you got people.
So what's your YouTube and what's your
let's see. YouTube is you just type in
Facebook.
Free Minds Click
Free
with
Minds
a CLIQUE, and then you can follow me there. I don't have any content yet, but I will. And then you could see me rapping and stuff on YouTube, Johnny Words Right, and then SoundCloud, the same thing, Johnny Words Right, and then for right now. I mean, as much as I've been writing, it's you would think I would come out with stuff, but I haven't come out with stuff in a long time.
Little by little, bro. You're still at it.
I'm still at it, dude. Slowly, people are like, "Oh, you're still doing that?" I'm like, I just don't tell anybody, but I'm always writing. So it's just different. Where it used to just be rap, now it's different. It's more. It's where I can transition it to movie scripts or because I like to direct some small movies and stuff.
That counts.
Anything. And I want to create the dialogue, stuff like that. So My mind's always working, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mind's always working, so I have to get it out.
Daniel, you got anything you want to shout out?
No, at the moment. Just it's been a hell of an episode. Another one for the books.
Angel?
Yeah. Just right there, follow me on Instagram. 661 DOC Green. That Green. On Instagram for anything about gardening, sprinkler system, or anything help your soil. How to make this a good vegetable garden or something just to help this planet.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Words Right the Writer.
Hell yeah. What's your Snapchat?
Oh yeah, ahí para las plebillas, calmado. Ronnie Fuck, you already know what's up.
My Snapchat is Johnny Cacas 2000.
Yeah, we could retire yours when you do it.
Johnny Cacas 2000. That's when the name was born. Same time, people get on Snapchat, they're like, you don't even post these. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm old, dude. What am I gonna do?
You can hit me up at on Instagram at the_gentleman's_syndicate 661. If you're ever looking for a barber for a haircut, for whatever event you got, maybe you got a wedding, whatever you got, hit me up and I'll get you looking fresh and getting ready. All right.
That's cool, man.
Well, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. We're working on Twitter.
Yeah. Working still.
Work in progress.
Oh no, X.
Fuck that. Twitter for life.
Not triple X.
Single X.
Not yet. Yeah, single X.
So, just hit us up there. There's a lot of shit coming. We
Be on the lookout.
Plan in the works. Yeah. Patience is key. Like you just, little by little, shit's happening. And stay tuned. Hit us up. Let us know if there's any topics you guys want us to cover. Any shows you guys been watching. Something you guys want us to have to talk our opinions about. And yeah, man, just stay tuned. And shout out to Johnny.
Thank you guys for having me.
And let's go take that smoke break. Until next time.
Peace.